he looks at us and he's like, "Ayo, the bathroom is locked and I gotta piss. I'm about to piss my pants. Is there a pee bottle in here? I need a pee bottle." And then he looks over where the drum line is keeping their stuff, and there's an empty Mountain Dew bottle, and he goes, "There's a piss bottle right there." And he grabs it and whips it out straight in front of me and Jayden and starts peeing in that bottle.
What's a baddie?
Well, your mother would probably classify as one.
Man, it's so tough being a pasta strainer.
That was some weird news.
That news was kind of weird. Hello and welcome to That Goes Awesome, the only podcast where everything goes awesome. I'm Christian. And I'm Jayden.
And I'm still Christian.
And we are back!
Ooh, I like your energy this time, buddy.
I like your energy this time. I'm sorry. More energy. That's what you always tell me, so come on.
You can't just tell me to have more energy. You have to give me a reason to have more energy.
Oh, I'll give you a reason to have more energy. Anyways, welcome to our podcast. I hope you enjoyed your journey to getting into this video, and now I hope you enjoy the rest of the journey that you have fulfilling the 45 minutes that remain in this video.
Okay. Well, that was certainly an intro. Jayden, how's the week been since we last left it off?
The week has been awesome. Not really. The week's actually been kind of awful because school kind of sucks.
Amen.
But it's okay. We're here. We're surviving. Trying to make our way through the semester, as we always are, it seems like.
Okay, so Jayden, we had our second performance for our football halftime show this past weekend on Saturday.
Yeah.
So you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah,
No?
There was a little bit of delay because of rain, right?
A little.
But
It was like 3.5 hours.
like 3 hours, so we ended up being there like all day, which
Yeah.
kind of sucks. But I mean, all in all, like it went okay after like we waited out the rain. Really like the lightning or whatever, but we performed. It was fun. But we did have some funny stories.
Yes, some stuff happened that day.
Do you want to tell the story about the man?
The man. Okay, so during the time, we were just in the middle of warming up, and then we were about to finish and go head up towards the stadium, and then we learned that the game was going to be postponed due to lightning. And then, so we just had to hang around and do nothing for a while. So what we did is
So naturally, as men, we started playing with balls.
Amen, brother. So we went to go look for a ball to play with, and then we ended up making a really stupid fake sport thing for a little bit. But the ball sucked, so we wanted to go find another one. But before that could happen, this random guy walked up to us and was like, "Hey guys, I've really got to pee. Is there a bathroom around here?" And we said, "Yep, it's right around the corner."
This just like some random man, not associated with the band.
Yeah.
We had no idea who he was. He was like probably drunk, to be honest. Some dude
Most likely.
who was like trying to attend the football game, and he was also part of like, I guess, just waiting because it got postponed. So he was just wandering around. But yeah, he really needed to pee. So he asked us where a bathroom was.
Yeah, and then so after he leaves, Jayden and I go back into the building, which is like it's underneath the building in an area that no one is really allowed to go unless you have an actual specific reason to be there, which we do because that's where we keep our equipment and stuff like that. So while we're in there looking for a new ball, this guy comes back in here, and me and Jayden are immediately like flabbergasted because no one's allowed in here. So we're just like, what do we say to this guy? Like, we don't have authority here. And then he looks at us and he's like, "Ayo, the bathroom is locked and I gotta piss. I'm about to piss my pants. Is there a pee bottle in here? I need a pee bottle." And then he looks over where the drum line is keeping their stuff, and there's an empty Mountain Dew bottle, and he goes, "There's a piss bottle right there." And he grabs it and whips it out straight in front of me and Jayden and starts peeing in that bottle. So Jayden and I just turn around and start looking the opposite direction, completely silent, which never happens with us. And then we just waited for this man to stop peeing in front of us.
And then he was just like, thanks, and then left. Like, what?
He took the bottle, thankfully. I'm very
Yeah.
thankful he didn't just leave it on the table. I
We
would've
were kind
cried.
of scared we were going to walk back over there and the bottle was just going to be sitting there. 'Cause, yeah, it was a Mountain Dew bottle, so if he left it there, I don't think the drumline kid would have noticed.
I wouldn't have left it there for the drumline kid, but I also didn't want to touch the bottle.
But me and Christian were literally speechless.
No, yeah, that was insane. Like,
It was just like the most random
this man has
experience.
committed a crime straight in front of us. Like, and just walked away and said thank you.
Yeah, and to go off of us, things that make us speechless.
Oh
While
my
we were heading home after that, this was like late at night because the game got postponed. It took forever, so it was probably like 11:30 or whatever you say.
Yeah, it was around that.
So we're almost to Christian's house. I usually pick him up, so like he's riding with me, I'm driving. And then like we get off the exit ramp of the interstate, and there's just like this car just like right in front of us. Like they were driving in front of us, and they like just stopped at the exit ramp right where we were pulling up to, and and at like literally the exact same time, a dude from the driver's seat and from the passenger seat opened their doors like simultaneously. It's like instantly, like the exact same millisecond, and they both stepped out. And there was like a split second. Me and Christian thought we were about to get like robbed or taken out or something. And that was another time we were speechless that day, which again usually doesn't happen. But me and Christian just kind of stood there or like sat there, and we were just speechless, and we were scared because we thought we were about to get robbed.
We stayed dead silent this entire time, and then like once we realized what was happening, they were just swapping the driver. I guess they probably had like a really long drive or something like that. But just the act of them getting out the door, we just stopped mid conversation and didn't say a single word. And then after they got in the truck, we started dying laughing. We were like, I thought we were cooked. I thought that was our final moments on this earth.
It was just the way they did it, like the way
No,
they
yeah,
did
they slammed them open at the exact same time.
with like force too.
Yeah.
And then like they both stepped out, and the one guy looked back at us because like he went to wave and like say like I guess sorry or
And
whatever.
yeah, then I knew that we were not cooked whenever
Yeah.
he waved at us. But
dude,
unless he was waving goodbye.
And then like 3 minutes later, we're driving off, right? And then we're like almost to Christian's house.
We're
at
also
this point.
dying laughing about what just happened.
Yeah, and we're like talking about this because like it was just funny. And then I did not see it at all. Like apparently there's just like a dude riding a bike in the road, and it was like dark, like really dark. And he had no headlight or anything, no light at all on the bike.
He was wearing black, all black clothing on a black bike.
Borderline invisible, right? And then I'm just driving, and I don't see it. And then all of a sudden, Christian's like,
Oh, go to the left, go to the left, go to the left. And then Jayden whips it to the left, and this guy whips it to the right and narrowly avoids killing this random guy on a bike.
yeah. So we thought we were about to die, and then we almost killed a guy.
Not
because-
we, you were driving.
You would have been in there with me, but I would have made sure of it.
Okay.
Anyways, well, if you've made it this far, make sure you are subscribed on all platforms and following, and make sure you go ahead and leave a like
What are those
because
platforms?
you've already got a taste of what we're like, so you should like. That is on TikTok, Spotify, YouTube, and Instagram. Pretty much that goes awesome. If you look us up on any platform, you can find us. Which Christian found out today and got very excited.
I did get excited. We finally are actually searchable on YouTube because for a while it would just not pop up if you search That Goes Awesome.
Also, make sure you're actually subscribed. I know I say that every podcast, but there's a bunch of people who watch our YouTube videos who think they might be subscribed because we always pop up in their feed, but they're not actually subscribed.
I think it's 59% of the people.
If that's one of you, you better change that.
Or else you will be that one random man on the bicycle and I will not yell to go to the left.
And you will not go awesome for as long as you live.
Which will not be very long.
That's not a threat. It's like a humble, like, please, but like, maybe if you don't. Like, it's not a threat. Anyways, so, Christian, what's our next segment?
Okay, so this is just a little follow-up to that. It was yesterday after band practice. Me and my girlfriend went out to eat. And it's a place that we've been plenty of times. But we get there, and apparently Mondays are just like a big day at this restaurant because they were playing this game called Singo, which is just like bingo, but like they play like short, like 25-second clips of songs, and if the song is on your card, you like mark it off, and if you get them, you just yell Singo like you'd be playing bingo.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, good job. But there was like a group of like 50-year-old women who like the DJ knew by name that all came in right before we did, and it's just like 20 of these people at the table right beside us, and the DJ starts talking about Singo, and he's like, "Is Alicia here? She wins every single week." And then they're like, "No, not yet." And then he's like, "Oh, she's on an L streak. She lost last week." And this is like,
She lost.
apparently it's just like a big thing for these people. But like, so we're just seeing all of this happen, and it was just really weird because there's like people are living whole lives that we don't know about. This is a big event for these people. But also, so our waiter, like, is also their waiter. So he's very busy dealing with these like 20 middle-aged women. And another guy comes up to that table, like another waiter, and he has our food. We've been waiting for a good like 25 minutes at this point. And he's like, "Does anybody have this?" And it's our food. And then they're all like, "No." But like we're not gonna like turn around and be like, "It's our food." And then he starts going, "Oh, I don't know what happened." And then he starts walking away, and we're just both like, "That's our food. Please bring it back." And then eventually he comes back, and he's like, "Oh, I was almost right." And then he starts to hand us the wrong like plates, like me hers and hers like mine. And then he like goes like this multiple times and then swaps, and then as he's putting it down and as I'm taking it, it hits my cup and just spills Sprite all over my like pants. And this man just like looks at me and then he goes back and gets me like 8 towels. He just does not stop. He just keeps bringing me napkins and towels, and I'm just like, "Okay, buddy, I got it." But then the other waiter came back and was like, "Did he spill it on you?" And I was like, "No, it was definitely my fault. It was partially his fault, but it was mostly my fault, I think." But I mean,
if he's going like this, like
yeah, he did. He was hitting a little jiggy.
He was like 6'7".
He swapped 6 or 7 times.
He got you 6 or 7 towels. Sorry.
Oh, I hate this so much.
Anyways,
that is the restaurant experience that I had. The people behind us were hooting and hollering the whole time, just having time of their life. But I don't think they win. I think like an 8-year-old dude won. So
you
shout out to
didn't.
that guy. It was not Alicia.
You didn't. You didn't win single.
I didn't even try to play Singo.
Why?
I was a little bit too focused on the fact that I was covered in Sprite.
I kind of want to go and play Singo.
We'll play Singo next Monday.
Man, I didn't even know that was a thing.
I didn't either.
Surprise.
It's huge for middle-aged women.
And Alicia. Alicia's probably never coming back after she lost.
To an 8-year-old child.
She was like on a streak.
Well, at an L streak, according to the dude, even though she only lost one time.
Oh, well.
My question is, how do you get good enough at a bingo game? Because they're random.
Yeah.
Apparently, according to the other women, she like traded cards or something like that. Which is completely against how bingo works. Like she was just plotting to win.
That's awesome.
And all you get when you win is like a $10 gift card for the place. So like she just comes here. I guess she like stacks them up, and then she just gets like the most expensive thing on the menu, and she's like, she just pulls out a whole bunch of cards, slams them on the table.
That's great. I want to be like that person when I grow up.
Alicia?
Yeah.
Shout out to Alicia.
Except I won't stop showing up whenever I start losing.
True.
Because
she did show up after like 10 minutes.
Oh, she actually
she got there.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I was going to say...
No, she was not a coward.
Most gamblers always quit before they win, so... before they win big, at least. That's why you never quit gambling.
Never stop gambling. Put it on black.
Disclaimer, don't gamble.
I disagree with that.
Disclaimer, gamble responsibly.
There we go.
You can gamble. You can do whatever you want for fun. Gambling goes awesome.
That's a great idea. For
Casino vlog?
Oh, yeah. Let's do that.
Seeing us come up
You do not want me to go to a casino.
You're seeing us come up with ideas on the spot here.
That's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
You should absolutely do that.
Okay, so...
This is your turn. Your turn for the next segment, buddy.
What's the next segment?
You still need me to come up with something, don't you? You're blanking on me, aren't you?
The thing
Okay.
disappeared.
Okay, Jayden. So this is something that many people have brought up in the past, but it's a common question. Do you think you could survive 24 hours in the last video game you played?
Hold on. Okay, what is the last video game I played? I haven't played
It's been a while.
I haven't played a lot of video games just because, like recently, just because been so
School.
busy with school and everything. So I think the last video game I probably played was Rainbow Six Siege,
Yes, probably.
and I think I could survive.
So why do you think you could survive Rainbow Six Siege?
Well, I think okay, if I'm just like thrown into the world of Rainbow Six Siege, I'm not like instantly like one of the operators, so I'm probably not going to be like in battle. But let's just say for the fun of it, hypothetically, I am one of the operators. So if I'm just thrown into like a random match of Rainbow Six Siege, I think I've played the game enough where I could apply the my knowledge and everything I know to maybe not like excel and
Not
succeed.
thrive.
Maybe not thrive, but I could definitely survive.
Okay.
I think I could. I know all the hiding spots. I know where to hide.
Okay. I know the maps.
I know the maps. Like I could give good call outs. I think my like if we had like walkies and stuff, I think my team would like be pretty set.
Okay.
Because I do know all the call outs. Even if I don't have that good of mechanics, like with the gun and stuff, I think I'd be okay.
Okay, I'm gonna get a little nerdy on here real quick because I'm not a Siege fan at all. I prefer the older Rainbow games. But stop throwing the L sign at me. Siege sucks. But
Yes, it does.
so just to get a little nerdy, you would definitely survive even with your lack of experience with that kind of stuff because the actual like lore of Siege is that both operators, the attackers and defenders, are on the exact same team, Rainbow Six, and all the matches are them doing training matches.
Yeah.
So they're using like rubber bullets and stuff like that. They're not actually hurting each other. So you'd be fine.
Yeah. I did actually know that, believe it or not.
Yeah. Okay.
I knew my lore. I didn't think
Forgot
about my lore.
it. Yeah.
See, unlike you, video game lore doesn't stay on top of my mind.
It does. Not for me. So yeah, I can't. It's always there.
I know.
It's
So
more important than other things.
yeah, but that is a good point. So it's actually not even real fighting. So I would be fine.
Yeah. You'd be chilling.
So
Unless
what-
you just like really unlucky.
What's your video game?
Mine is BioShock. No clue if you know what that is. I just started playing it for the first time, and I'm a few hours in. But basically, the concept is like this guy's on a plane crashes, and he discovers what is basically like an Atlantis-style city, where it's like a civilization of people who have like left the mainland and made an underwater city called the Rapture. And it's just like this, like it's in like I think it's in like the mid 20s to like 50s, around that time period. I don't really know, but it's like they've gone there, and it's kind of like a dystopian society thing. But what happened is the society has like completely collapsed. So by the time you get to it, it's full of these like genetically modified zombie people. So like I don't think I could survive that at all.
No, I don't think you can. Either.
The whole thing there is like they have these things called plasmids, which are like it genetically like modifies your DNA to let you cast what is essentially magic, like scientific magic. And they have this stuff called Adam, which like is what lets you cast it. It's Adam and Eve, and those are things like let you cast the stuff. So everybody's trying to get more powerful by getting more Adam, and they all started going insane because of it. And so basically everyone turned into what is called a splicer, and they're just like basically zombies who are just trying to get more Adam. But they're like sentient, they can speak to each other and stuff like that. But when you get there, you're not like them, and they're all trying to kill you. And if I was in that guy's shoes, I'd be dead in seconds. So
Yeah, good luck trying to survive that.
no, I'm definitely not surviving that.
Man, so I've personally never like I don't think I've ever like made one, but have you ever made an Instagram note?
Yes. Have you actually never made
I
one?
don't think I have. I don't even know how.
You don't know how to make one?
I mean, I'm sure I could figure it out.
Yeah, it's not really hard. But
What was your Instagram note?
what was my Instagram? I think I've definitely used even at my lowest, I'm still a family guy. That's happened. that has happened. There was one about a pickle, but I can't remember what it was. Like being stuck in a pickle, but I can't remember what
So
it
you just try to
actually
put
was.
like funny
No,
things on there?
I think people who put serious ones are really stupid. Because here's my thought process on Instagram notes. So, people on Instagram notes, their whole gimmick is they basically want to seem like mysterious. And they're like, oh, he thought I wouldn't notice, and stuff like that. They're just putting all these really cringy captions. And it's just like, I can't believe you said that about me, that kind of thing. And
Oh, yeah.
they think it's making them like seem like cool and make people are going to want to like talk to them about it. But to me, what it feels like is it feels like whenever they're changing scenes in Victorious, and it's like feeling it snappy and stuff like that, and they just have like their mood.
That's actually a really good comparison.
That's what it feels like.
That's awesome.
So
If you've never seen Victorious, you
yeah,
should definitely
lock
see
in
it.
on that.
Yeah.
But that's what it feels like to me, and I think people who take them fully seriously and aren't just being really goofy or like posting like a song that you're listening to right now or whatever, It's kind of cringe. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of like Discord statuses for people who think they're too cool for Discord.
Discord has the same thing?
You never seen a Discord status where you just put it under your profile and it's just like, you can type whatever you want to.
No.
You're so technologically behind.
I don't use Discord. I mean, like, I have before, but I don't actively use Discord. Yeah, but no, I agree. People who, like, actively post on their Instagram notes, like, just random life things that aren't, like, just meant to be funny, is kind of, like, silly. But I don't know. I mean, do whatever you want, but sometimes I read some people's and I'm like, yeah, that's kind of cringe.
Speaking of stuff that is cringe, I hate it when people who, like, I graduated high school with post on their Snapchat story, like, 30 times, and I just gotta, like, spam click through all of these, like, videos and stuff like that. I'm like, dog, you are no longer, like, a freshman in high school. No one is sitting here and watching them all.
100%.
Please stop.
There's this one dude who, like, more power to him. I'm not gonna call him out or anything, but he'll always post videos on his Snapchat story of, like, him singing or him, like, playing guitar or something, like, something music related. And, like, he's, like, not bad, right?
I know who it is.
I know. I bet you do, because we both know him.
Yeah.
He's not bad at all, and, like, he does a good job. But when it's, like, that long of a video where I have to click through it 10 times...
Yeah, I hate that.
I no longer care. And he's also the person who, like, he would post that whole video on his story, and he would also send it to, like, a bunch of people on his friends list. So, like, I would receive the video from him, and then it would also be on his story.
I hate when people do
and I'm
that.
just, like, just sitting there clicking through all of it, because, like, I don't care. Maybe it was, like, one segment, like a little video, I would, like,
what you
watch
post
it
on your story, please.
But I don't like clicking through stories.
No, it's annoying. I post a story, like, twice a year,
Real.
and usually it's just, like, a picture with a friend or something like that. But these people who, like, broadcast their entire day... This is not like a podcast. Don't get me wrong.
The past, like, 20 minutes, we've been kind of, like, broadcasting our entire week, to be honest.
But they put it on, just putting it out there, just like, and just people just having to click through it all just to get it out of their, like, notifications or whatever.
You never post me on your story.
I literally did Saturday.
Oh my god, you did. Aw.
Hop off.
Oh yeah, because you took that picture. It was a good picture. I was like, you should post that on your Snapchat
Yeah, I did.
story.
So you're
Snapchat
welcome.
story. Yeah.
You're welcome for that.
Thanks. It was a good picture.
I thought it was too.
Anyways, you know what time it is?
What time is it?
It is time for our weekly riddle that we have to solve. Are you ready?
I am.
Okay, Daniel, man behind the camera, give us our
Man behind the slaughter.
give us our weekly riddle.
Okay, this one's pretty easy, I think, but there are 500 people on a bridge, but there's not one single person on the bridge. How can this be?
There's 500 people on the bridge, but there's not a single person on the bridge.
This is easy, but we're stupid.
Is that correct? Okay.
Yes.
People watching the podcast are probably going to get this instantly, and we're just going to sound like idiots. And I'm also trying to, like, stall for time while you hopefully think of an answer. But okay, let's talk through this. So there's 500 people on the bridge, but there's only one person on the bridge. Wait, wait, was that right?
No.
Say it again.
Okay, say it again.
There are 500 people on the bridge, but there's not one single person on the bridge.
Oh, they're all, like, together. Like, couple-wise.
Yeah.
Oh, they're like all married or something.
Yeah.
Because there's not one single person.
Yeah.
See, that
Wanna
makes
do
sense.
Another one?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was pretty short.
We did it pretty fast.
Yeah, give us another one. Well,
Okay.
special. We're doing 2 this week.
Silly Sally likes doors but not windows. Silly Sally likes streets but not roads. Silly Sally likes kittens but not cats. Silly Sally likes the pool but not water. Silly Sally likes the floor but not the ceiling. What is the secret to what Silly Sally likes?
Silly Sally likes. I know this one. I know this one because it's kind of like a riddle that I also like. Silly Sally likes things that have double letters.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
We've had
a
something
pretty
similar
long
to
one.
that.
Yeah, just because my favorite riddle ever is like, how do you get, or like
Green glass door.
figuring out what fits
Yeah,
through the green glass
yeah.
door.
That's the famous
Yeah.
one.
So it's like,
Yeah, if we didn't know that, that'd be
Yeah.
harder. But
yeah. So it's basically, if you don't understand, it's Silly Sally, like LLY, and like Sally LLY. Wait.
yeah,
So it's like
you're killing it right now.
it's like the double letter. So Silly Sally likes things that have double letters, like pool, like POOL, floor, O-O-R. You get it, right? You get it. Y'all are smarter than us. Anyways, and that concludes our weekly riddle segment. And now, for your weird news of the week. A new study claims that chimps consume the equivalent of 2 alcoholic drinks per day. Researchers at the University of California, Berkeley, found chimpanzees eating fermented fruit in their native habitats consume the equivalent of nearly 2 alcoholic beverages per day. The research team, who published their findings Wednesday in the journal Science Advances, analyzed 21 species of fruit regularly eaten by chimps in Uganda and the Ivory Coast to measure the alcohol content. The chimps are eating 5 to 10% of their body weight a day in ripe fruit. Researchers said it is not clear yet whether chimpanzees are actively seeking out fruit with higher ethanol levels, but if that is the case, it is likely their alcohol consumption is even higher than expected.
Wow, Jayden, that sure was some weird news. Next up, poop spray causes $55,000 in damage at South Carolina school. Teaching assistant arrested and charged. A South Carolina teaching assistant was arrested and charged with using poop spray in school, causing students to seek medical attention and resulting in thousands of dollars in damage. Alexander Paul Robertson Lewis, wow, that's a lot of names, 32, was arrested Friday and charged with disturbing schools and malicious injury to property. The Florence County Sheriff's Office said in a news release. Investigators said Lewis used the spray multiple times at West Florence High School from August 25th to September 19th. The spray, which can be purchased online, is designed to imitate fecal odor. The sheriff's office said, videos have gone viral on TikTok and social media showing people spraying the foul odor in their cars, homes, and elevators as pranks. The spray caused a disruption at the school, and some students had to seek medical attention for respiratory issues, authorities said. It has also resulted in a hefty $55,000 bill in repairs for the school's air conditioning system, the sheriff's office said. It is not clear whether Lewis has an attorney. He is being held at the Florence County Detention Center.
Well, with the alcoholic drinking chimpanzees and the fart spraying students, that concludes our weekly segment of Weird News.
That was some weird news.
That news was kind of weird. Anyways, so, Christian, I have an idea.
What's your idea?
My idea is, what if we took random objects? And I don't know if you've ever heard of this, but there's this thing called fan fiction.
What's that?
Fan fiction is basically like, you know, these fans, we'll call them. They come up with like fiction about something, and you know, we should do that with objects.
I think that's a phenomenal idea. Whoever came up with that's a genius.
Yeah, it was his idea. Anyways, so yeah, we're going to come up with random fan fictions for objects because that sounds like a funny thing to do, right?
Yeah. So how are we gonna do this? So we can't type it, which is what fan fiction truly is.
So we should act it out.
This is more fan fiction roleplay.
Fan fiction improv object
with
improv?
random objects. So I guess the idea here is we're both going to be assigned a random object. We are going to have to come up with a personality for that object, and then we're going to have a scene in which these two objects interact. So you will improv as these two random objects. So take it away, Daniel.
Okay.
Daniel, give us our objects.
Who wants their object first?
I do.
Jayden, you are a pasta strainer.
That's like the nicest thing you've ever said to me, Daniel. A pasta strainer?
That's not the type of object I was expecting.
And Christian, you are a carrot.
Oh.
I think it's crazy.
Wait, and scene? Is that like...
So where are we going to be meeting? Or should we just come up with that on the spot?
You want to come up with just a random place? Give us a place.
Taco Bell.
That's the most romantic of the fast food restaurants.
Taco Bell. Okay. So I am the pasta strainer at Taco Bell. I don't know why they have one.
No, you're not.
But,
you don't work there. You're like at Taco Bell. You're a pasta strainer who's just sitting at Taco Bell.
Oh, I'm just sitting there like, okay, so this is a planned date or we're meeting there? Like for the first time?
We'll figure that out.
Okay, I think. Okay,
You start this.
you start. Okay,
No, no.
so
you start.
No, I meant me start. Okay, and scene. Man, it's so tough being a pasta strainer. I just work all day, straining and straining and straining, and I'm getting tired of having to strain pasta. I wish there was something more I could strain. I wish there was like some object I could latch onto and just show what I have, like what all I can offer. Like, who's that? Oh, somebody's walking in through the door of the Taco Bell I'm in.
What's that? You're divorcing me and you're taking the kids? What? I gotta go. I just got the Taco Bell.
Sir, get Mr. Carrot.
Please, Carrot was my father. Call me Jim.
Jim, I couldn't help but overhear. Are you okay?
No. It's awful.
You have kids?
Not anymore. She took them.
You had kids?
Yeah.
You've been peeled?
Strained.
Oh, so this is kind of off topic, but you are into straining?
Yeah. That's why she left me.
Oh,
She couldn't get behind my love for being strained.
well, I'm glad you're still orange. I'm really sorry to hear about your little carrotlings and all that, but
Baby carrots.
yeah, baby carrots. I'm glad you happened to walk into the Taco Bell though. I'll go ahead and order. I'll pay for your food.
Can I get a cheesy gordita crunch and a Doritos Loco Taco and a large Baja Blast, please?
Yeah, no, I'll just take a cup of water.
Just a cup of water.
I'm not hungry. I was just waiting for you. Oh yeah, here's the money.
Do you have it in you for maybe a carrot tonight?
Well, I don't have anything in me currently, but my strainer's open. Typically I go after pasta because first name pasta, last name strainer. But if you're willing, I think I'm willing to try.
We give it a shot.
Okay, well, enjoy your Baja Blast, buddy.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna sit over here and give you some time. Whenever you're ready, hop in my Corvette.
My wife had a Corvette.
Well, mine's blue.
Hers was pink.
I think we'll have a fun night tonight.
We'll see you later.
See ya. With the two objects we were randomly given, there was kind of only a certain way that could have went.
I don't think there was a set in stone path for that to go.
There was. We were trying to keep it PG though. But I think we did a good job. That was actually kind of fun.
That was kind of fun, actually.
Oh, should we do another one? Should we get 2 more random objects?
Give us some more objects, Danny.
Let's do another one that maybe doesn't go down that path. Let's just do
2 friends.
yeah, we're 2 friends. I mean, we could have been friends in the last one. It depends how you read into it.
Yeah.
Anyways, Daniel, assign us more objects.
Christian, you're a salt shaker.
Yeah, I am.
And Jayden, you are an acorn.
Okay. We're at a bar.
We're at a bar.
Okay.
Are we friends? So this is a platonic salt shaker and acorn?
Okay, platonic, salt shaker, acorn. We're at a bar. And scene.
So,
Was that your salt shaking?
that was my salt shake.
You don't have to cry. It's a different scene, Christian.
Who's Christian?
Sorry, Mr. Shaker.
Thank you. So I brought you here today because you're a very lonely nut.
I am.
All the other acorns, they had squirrels that took them home. And
No one wanted me.
No, I can see why. Quite frankly. So
What's that supposed to mean?
nothing. But I just figured I'd take you to this club, and introduce you to some baddies. So, question? You got a question for me?
What's a baddie?
Well, your mother would probably classify as one. However, you see that girl over there, like on the dance floor right now. She is doing something that I partake in quite often, aka shaking it. So, I think I should show you how to shake it.
Show me how to shake it, Mr. Shaker.
So, you gotta stand up, hands on your knees. Then you gotta arch your back. Turn it a little bit for no specific reason. And then you just gotta start shaking it.
Take it away, Mr. Shaker. Whoa! I can't shake it, Mr. Shaker. I'm an acorn.
This is why the squirrel baddies did not want you. But we can work with this. Everyone needs a little bit of practice. You think George Washington just came in and immediately decided to just form a country? No, it took some practice. It took a lot of wasted tea. So let's crack this nut open and get shaken.
Don't crack my nuts. Thanks, Mr. Shaker.
You're welcome. In time, you will learn how to shake too.
We're best friends.
Okay.
And scene. Okay, that one actually made me more uncomfortable. Somehow. The platonic one? Oh, man. Anyways. I'm sorry.
This is such a stupid bit.
It's actually really fun.
It's fine.
I was not prepared for you to make me stand up.
You onk? Bro's knees can't handle standing up every once in a while.
I am onk. I've this year especially, I've started to feel that more than normal. I feel old. It's not even just the people I'm around. I feel like since being a senior now, rrr, but I feel like everybody else is younger, and also just every time I move, half my bones crack.
I feel that. I jumped the other day, and
Whoa.
I swear it sounded like a gunshot.
Why'd you jump?
Do you just not jump every once in a while?
I haven't jumped in 3 years.
Go for it. Give me a little jump. Give me a little hop.
No, you already made me stand up once on this podcast. I stay on this couch until it's time to go. Okay.
Okay.
No, I mean I jump.
Apparently not. You haven't jumped in 3 years.
No, I jump occasionally. It's been 4 days.
Why did you jump last time?
There was probably a cool ledge or something. I don't know.
Bro saw a curve and I was like, I can jump that.
Yeah.
No. Saturday, when I jumped onto the wall and you were about to replicate that, and then you hopped a foot off the ground, and you were like, nope, not doing that.
Yeah, I was scared. I didn't feel like breaking a bone.
Yeah.
I mean, I just try to be safe,
You're so lame.
I mean, I'll jump if I need to jump. I just don't go around jumping. But I do go around... What's it called? Skipping. I go around skipping. Because... In my opinion, and I know Christian will agree,
I absolutely agree with this.
Skipping is by far the most efficient way to travel. Because
Hang on. Specifically travel without, help. Assistance.
Well,
Because, I can, ride a bus faster than you can skip.
Yeah, I mean, I could drive a car faster than I could skip. But if we're just talking about, ground level, traveling with your feet.
Yeah.
Well, not a bike. Traveling without...
That's still not using your feet.
I mean, you are using your feet to pedal.
Well, technically, you use your feet to push the gas pedal of your car, but I don't call it foot travel.
Okay, so using your feet to travel on the ground, the most efficient way to move is skipping.
I absolutely agree.
Because you can travel fast. It's faster than walking normally. It might not be as fast as running or
But you won't
sprinting,
get tired.
but that's when B comes in. Or 2. That's when B comes in, because B it takes less energy.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's pretty dang awesome.
Significantly less energy than running or sprinting. Which is why it's the most efficient way to travel. Because you're fast and you don't consume as much energy. And it's also fun. You might look a little silly, which is like the one downside, but if you embrace the silliness, then I think you're good to go.
If you don't believe us, go outside right now and start skipping.
But get a friend next to you to start walking, so you see how much faster it is. And then get a friend on the other side of you to do a sprint and see how much slower it is, but see how much more tired he gets afterwards.
How much tired he is.
Yeah, so that's your homework.
That's actually a really good idea to like race somebody, but it's like a tortoise in the hare situation.
Yeah.
Do you think the person skipping can go way longer than the person running?
They 100% could.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's not that much slower if you have long legs. And if you're a good skipper. I can also skip backwards.
I can also skip backwards.
Yeah.
You've seen me do it.
Yeah, I've seen you skip backwards.
Yeah.
Which is just as efficient, but you can see
No,
less.
it's not. No, it's not.
You can see less of where you're going, so it's more dangerous and also scarier. So you probably naturally, your body's going to slow yourself down because you don't want to step in a hole or something.
True.
Which is a good way to get hurt.
Yeah.
So is falling down hills.
Ooh.
Burn.
That's a hot topic right there. We can't talk about that one.
Oh, but yeah, I mean, I like skipping.
Evidently, you brought it up.
I know.
However, the idea of talking about it being the fastest form of movement is actually funny because imagine you're just like on a train and there's just a dude rapidly skipping beside your windows.
That'd be so funny.
Straight face. This is serious, straight.
I can't. Like, this is not like. Okay, so the weekly news segment, that was real, right? That was actually us being like serious. That was real news.
That was not us. That was professional newscasters.
Yeah, those were professional
Idiot.
newscasters. But what I was going to say is I'm glad that wasn't actually me, because if it was, I wouldn't be able to keep a straight face.
Yeah, because you're stupid.
No, well, maybe, but it's more because I just find everything so funny. I just always laugh, and I struggle to, not laugh.
I struggle to laugh whenever you're beside me.
That is not true. You never shut up. I have to listen back to every podcast, and I just hear your annoying laugh in the mic all the time.
What? Hang on, buddy. Hang on.
Just kidding. If anybody has an annoying laugh, it's me, and we're not going to ask the audience to vote on it because they would probably all vote me.
You sold yourself with the laugh.
Did I actually just do that? No, I did not. Okay, well, anyways, another quick story.
Okay, hit me with it.
I meant to say this in the beginning, but I kind of forgot. The other day, well, I guess it was like, yeah, it was the other day. Whatever. This is also when me and Christian were going to get food at school. Okay, I'll spit it out. Leave me alone. Anyways, Christian and I just ordered, and we have to order on this little kiosk thing, and then walk away to go get our food or whatever. Silly process, I know, but
I hate it.
yeah. But anyways, Christian had already ordered, so he had walked away, and I hated that he had walked away because he just missed the funniest thing ever. This just random dude, while I'm over there ordering, just walks up to me and he's like, "Hey, can I cut your hair?" I'm like, "Excuse me?" He was like, he pulled out a pair of scissors. And he was like, not right now, but I cut hair, and I would like to give you a haircut. And I'm like, you know what? I'm actually okay. but thanks for the offer. And he was like, oh, okay. Well, sorry to bother you. And then he just walked away. And I thought I was going to go up to Christian and tell him the story and be and he would just not believe me because it was the weirdest thing ever. But then he told me that people apparently just actively do that at our
yeah, on the second floor of our student center. One time I was going to have a meeting with my advisor, and at this point in time I really needed a haircut. And I was leaving the advisement meeting, and there was just a group of 10 dudes who had barber chairs just cutting people's hair, and I was like, man, if I had cash on me, I would walk straight over to those guys and just give them a chance. But I also was really scared I was gonna walk out looking like Trevor from GTA.
Well, he never said anything about payment or anything. I mean, I was under the assumption it was going to be free. I mean, if I'm going to let a random dude at my school cut my hair...
Yeah, I do. If it was free, I had a missed opportunity there.
I mean, I don't know if it was free. I was just assuming.
I know, I'm just saying, but if it was...
Yeah.
They should lead with that. Can I cut your hair for free?
Maybe he did, and I just don't remember, but I don't feel like he did. I feel like he was just like, hey, can I cut your hair? I was like,
That's
no.
way funnier.
I was like, no, get away from me.
I love. You said he pulled out scissors.
Yeah.
He's like, "Can I cut your hair?" And he pulls out the scissors. Not right now.
I guess he just had to prove to me that he was being serious, so like he pulled out the scissors. I don't know.
Whoa.
Whoa, hit him with the cactus real quick. Can't do that bit.
That's not even how the bit goes.
Ah!
There we go.
Sorry.
We did that exact same bit last week and said that we
I know.
couldn't say it. This is gonna be a weekly thing.
They're gonna actively like try and pursue finding out what the bit is, but we just can't say it.
Like tracking down the ETSU pisser.
Yes, if you missed last week, we did mention the ETSU peer Instagram account. Is he posted?
He is slacking hardcore. If I'm saying if I was gonna start going around peeing on college campuses, not going to. Don't get me wrong. Who's to say I'm not the ETSU pisser?
That would be such a plot twist.
That'd be a crazy plot twist. But he's uploaded like 4 videos in like 3 weeks. And like, dog, if you're gonna commit to the bit, you gotta commit to the bit. You gotta start peeing. You gotta drink more water than that, buddy.
He needs to drink a lot more water because it was yellow. He needs to drink a lot
I
more
think
water.
most of them are using water bottles. This fella's pissing.
Yeah, of course it's on our campus, the real thing. Oh, anyways, yeah, make sure if you missed it, you go ahead and check out that podcast. But it's been an interesting ride today.
It has.
If you have anything else, any ideas of stuff you'd like us to talk about, leave them in the comments. That'd be fun.
That would be fun.
Yeah. If you don't have any ideas, you should still head down there and comment anyways. Comment what any weird news you've heard this week. What about that?
That's a good idea.
Yeah? And comment your reactions to our weird news that those 2 guys came and filled in for. I don't know. Yeah, that was kind of weird. Anyways, like I said at the beginning of the podcast, make sure you are following on all platforms. That is TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Spotify. Anyways.
How many times are you gonna say anyways?
Did I say it a second ago?
I'm pretty sure. I might be tweaking.
Anyways, with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the podcast. I have been Jayden.
I am still Christian.
This podcast went awesome. We go awesome. Our audience goes awesome. Everything, not everything, but a lot of stuff does go awesome.
Amen, brother. That was awful. That did not go awesome.
I think we should redo that one. That was at least better.
Slightly better.
Okay, and we are out.